Guys, welcome to the channel. We are at the Green Lawn Cemetery, and right here is where we're at. And we're going to get in here and check it out. And this cemetery was founded in 1887. So we're going to get in here and look around. So give me just a minute. Here we have Glory. Oh, Glory flying in the air like she should. Okay, guys, that flagpole was donated by these people right here. Very cool. And look at this, guys. We got a little cannon. Ain't that cool? Got the cannonballs. That's awesome. And then you got this for the Civil War veterans. Is that not cool? That is cool, guys. Right here. We're gonna go around and see what it says over there. There's what it says on this side. There you go. And that is awesome. And we have some veterans right off the bat. So we're gonna run through them real quick. It's gonna be a little loud because we're by the road. You ain't gonna be able to see that one, but that's Civil War. There you go. Right there. I'll click on them for you. You can see them. In case you want to run their names and see what they done. There you go. There's only a couple more. Then we'll hit the cemetery. Very cool. There we go. And there we go. Awesome. That is cool. This is going to take a few minutes because there's quite a bit down through there. It's a pretty decent sized cemetery. We're going to get out here and get started here. So, we got to, hold on. I done found my kind of headstone. I love these stones. Anytime I see one, I have to run up to it. Them right there. Now, if you seen that out in the woods, you'd think it was a log. You wouldn't even think it was a headstone. That is cool. Of course, you're not going to be able to read it, I don't think, because it's turned black. But ain't that a cool stone? And right there's their names and stuff. That's right there. He died in, looks like 1888, and she died in 1916, and someone else died in 1888. There's a few people on there, but ain't them a cool stone? Those are awesome. And it says mother on that one, and then it says father on the other block. Those are awesome. Very cool stones. Here we got one that died in 1918, one that died in 1891. I don't know what that little symbol means, but I've seen that a couple times. But if anybody knows, let me know. Here's a cool stone. You can read pretty easy. Here we got another veteran. They're going to be veterans in our Air War too. They just ain't in there. Here you go, Civil War. And here's another veteran. And he's going to be on here. So it's going to be right in here. I don't know if you can see all this. We'll bring it down. Very cool. Oh, wow. There's a lot of writing on there. I'll just let you read all this. It's a very cool looking stone, though. And then you have this one on this side. Right here. Very cool. Here's another nice one. How big that one is. I passed up a part of the cemetery just to run to see the log one. I always like the log ones. I think they're cool. This has got a lot of writing on it, too. I'm just going to scan up, let you see them. Very cool. And very cool. I ain't gonna spend much time in this shady part of it though because I'm chilled. Here's another veteran, and it's got a lot of numbers on it too. So I'll let you read that one. Here you got this one. It's a very cool one. Oh, this stone's cool. There's only some cool stones in this I can see. This one's awesome. Look at there, guys. Awesome. Here we got another veteran. Gonna be Civil War. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Oh wow, I ain't seen none like these. These are old. How old them are. And I bet you ain't gonna be able to read them. Oh yeah, you are too. Wow, look at that. Homer Miller, 1942. John Miller, 1933. I figured them to be older than that, the way they look. Here's a cool one. And here we go. I'm gonna have to move my truck because I just pulled it barely into the place. 1888. Here's another veteran. Right here. Here we go. We're already at it, guys. We're moving on it. Here's the two hands on that big one we just seen. I didn't get to finish yet before I jumped to another one. There you go, guys. Here's a flat stone. Died in 1860. Alright. Gotta have some cool stones to look at today. It's gonna take me forever to upload all these. I don't care. I enjoy it. Father was a veteran. And it's gonna be right here. It's gonna be George. Alright. Cool. Here we got a 1912 in Florida. And Walter, he died in 1918. Alright, guys. Here's a neat one. Looks like they died in 1889. Very cool. Here we go. Daniel. Very cool. Alright, guys. Give me just a minute. I'm going to move my truck. Here we got a World War II. Glenn. Very cool. And look, guys, we got an add-in bonus. We got a mausoleum. Awesome. How's that? That's awesome, ain't it? Here we got Joseph. He died in 1893. Hannah, she died in 1904. Mary died in 1918. This is awesome. We got to look at this. This is cool. We'll have to find out who this person was. Well, these steps are steep. This is the Pittman Mausoleum. J.W. Pittman. Is that not cool, guys? Look at that. That is awesome. Looks like it has been broken into. They put a newer lock on it. And I don't know whether you can see anything in there or not. But here, guys, I'll let you look in. There it is. That's what it is. What you're seeing. Right there, guys. That is very cool. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love the mausoleums. Always do. Look at how that thing's made. That is cool, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the chat what you think of that. And it looks like a cat's been up here walking around. That is cool. This is a pretty decent little cemetery. I'm glad I came. Just happened to see this one on my way home. And if I see a cemetery, you better bet I'm pulling in. World War II, and this young man. Here we go. Here's another one. This is going to be Korea, Vietnam, right there. Everywhere I go, though, I run into military graves everywhere. Here's a cool one, off by itself in between two trees. Look at that one, guys. That's a nice looking stone. All right, guys, I want to get up here and get in the beef of it, as the old saying goes. But I got a couple right here I'm going to have to hit on because I don't like to pass up the military. Here we got a World War II William. Here we got two William military. Got one there, and got his wife right there. They were both World War II. Awesome. All right, where did I see that other one? Right behind me. This is a military too. I'm gonna say World War II, right there. And I got one more right here. And then we'll get into it, I hope. Here's another World War II. Right there, Donald Woods. Well, hey, here's two more. Hold on, guys. I promise we're gonna get in it and get it started. Here's World War II. Ellis Palmer, Well, we may not get too quick. Here's Vietnam. He was in the Marines. Harry was. Very cool. Here's World War II. All right. Okay. Now, let's try to get that away. Dude, I know there's more everywhere, but I just can't hit on them all, or I won't get none of the other ones done. But let me grab this one, since we're already here. Here's Vietnam. He was in the Army. David Lee. And then you got one right here. I might as well hit it. It's going to be William. He died in 1947, and he was in World War II. Very awesome. All right, guys. See how much we got to go look through? There's a bunch down through there. This is a decent cemetery. So we're going to get out here and look around. Here we got one that died in 1893. Very cool. And I'm going to hit this one right up here. Don't know if we can see it, but we're going to try. Right here, it looks like they died in 1898, I'm going to say. And then we got, we ain't going to be able to see this side. No, sorry. Can't see that side. Here's one that died in 1882 or 32. Something like that, I can't really tell. Here's 1921. And I'll just let you read that one. Here's another Civil War right here. He died in 1917. I'll hit on this one while we're here. John, he died in 1936. And Elizabeth died in 1916. All right, where did I see that one round one? Right up here. I'll get this one, guys, then we'll go to the other part. Here's one that died in 1931, I think, on that side. And then on this side, I can't really tell. I have to see it later. All right, guys, hang on. We're gonna move to the other side. All right, guys, here's a big one. Look at that one. Awesome. Look at this one. Humongous. And this is who they are. There. And there. And look at this one. I've seen a lot of them, but that's the fanciest one I've seen. And that's a 1894. That is cool. Look at that, guys. And their veteran, James Allen, is. He's going to be Civil War. Very cool. He might even be Revolution War. I'm not sure. He's in the Mexican War, for sure. All right, guys, let's look around. There's some cool stones in here. Here's another veteran right here. Very cool. And there's his wife. Wow, that's a big old one right there. Here, I don't know if you can see that or not. They died in I want to say 60, but I'm not sure. Look at that one, guys. That one's a monster. They died in 1909. You can see it there. If I can hold the camera good enough. And I can't see the backside. It's blinding me. But anyways, it's right there. There's a neat one. I don't know if we can read it. It's going to be right in here. It's going to be 1866. It's going to be Michael, but I can't tell his last name. And that's about all we're going to see on this one. Yep, that's it. And this one is a cool looking stone. I don't think we're going to be able to see anything on it. It's right in there, guys. And I don't think we can read it at all. Anyways, we move on. Here's one that died in 1882. It's going to be Peter Smith. Right there. Okay. Here's a cool looking one. They died in 1908, and he must still be alive. Good for him. All right. You'll go home when the good Lord calls you, won't you? 1906. He's a veteran, Civil War, 1909. And I think we just done that one. No, we didn't. We done another one like it. Very cool looking one. This one's a little bit bigger. And this one, they died in 1894. Pretty cool. William. Got a lot of Williams too. Oh, and wait a minute. Got somebody else here too. 1889. Reverend. Oh, the Reverend. He was a Reverend. We find out a lot by reading the headstones. There's another veteran right here. And it's Civil War. And this must be his wife right here beside him. Very cool. These are cool looking stones. You can see them good. Here's one that died in 1870. Born in 1791. Born 1813 and died 1884. And John, he was born in 1814 and died in 1894. Very cool. Very awesome. I love doing these cemeteries. I love doing it. I'm just going to hit on a few of these guys because we got some more veterans coming up right here. Here's one. There's Civil War. Got another one over here. It's going to be World War II. He died in 1982. He was in World War II, and I'm not sure. There's two markers for some reason. I'm not sure on that why there's two, but I don't know. All right, guys, we're going to move along. There's another veteran right there. Very cool. Okay, we're going to get some of these over here. Oh, fell in the hole. I gotta come back here in a minute. It's hard to tell in these cemeteries. If you don't watch, you get mixed up where you're at. This one's from 1883. Let's see who it is. She died in 81. Or he did, I mean. She did. And then he died in 1906. Got it backwards. This is a good looking stone. Look at that. That is awesome. And I'm not sure when they died. I don't know if we can read any of it, to be honest with you. But it's a cool looking stone. It right here says 1859. I'm not sure of the name. Reuben, I think it says. And then it says this over on this side. That is a cool looking stone. I like that one. Here we got a neat one. Let's go grab him. It's going to be Dill on the front of it. Thomas Dill died in 1879. Harry died in 1877. See him right there. And then Elizabeth Dill died in 1911. And then Jefferson Jr. died in 1918. And I can't see this side because of the sun, guys. Sorry. You have to read that on your own. All right. Here's Cora. She died in 1940. Stewart, he died in 1932. Wanda died in 1905. And Linda died in 1871. And then here's this one. And this is a veteran of Civil War. Very cool. And then we got this big one. And I'm just going to run around it because there's a lot of names and a lot of rating on these. Especially this side. And this side. I'll go slow enough where you can see it. And then this side. That one's full. It's got everybody listed on it. Very cool. All right. I'm wearing down. This is my third cemetery and about to wear me down today. But that's all right. I don't care. I enjoy it. There's a cool one. I got a couple right over here I want to grab. Well, I'll do them in a few minutes. Let me go on down this way first. I'm not even walking halfway across the place when they're already here. I'm going to jump around. Here's one that died in 1918. Here's one that died in 1925. These are cool. 1917, 1939, 1917, 1941. Here's a good looking stone. A big old stone. Look at that one. I'm trying to just get around. This is here's another veteran right here. I'm trying to get this one right over here. See it? Right there. They died in 1862. Right there. 1862. And then on this side, someone else died in 1869. Very cool. Good looking stone. I'm gonna run over here and grab these couple. There's one that died in 1905. Right here. And then of course we got a couple flat ones. We got to get those. We always get the flat stones. That one. And that one. But look at this big one, guys. And they died in 1868. And 1869 and John. And then I think that's it. Nope, there's one more right here. But I can't see it for the sun, so I just have to hold it up, guys. All right. Got one right here. Got a couple right here when I get it. Here's one that died in 1892. And it should be right in on this side. 1887. All right. Now you got this big one right here, and this is going to be a veteran. It's going to be Civil War. It's going to be George right here because it's on this side. It's going to be George. And then it's going to be Benjamin on this side. If you can see that. Some of it I can't see because of the sun. And then you got it up here, guys. Beautiful stone. That one's nice. I like that one. Pretty color and stuff. Here's one of those little pine cone ones. You can't really see them little cone ones. They're hard to read. This big old one here's going to be a veteran. Look at that big old beast. That's a monster. And he's going to be Civil War. And that's his last name right there. And I don't know if you can see that up there or not, but I'm going to hold it up and go slow where you can read it. Right there. There it is, guys. All right. And I think that's the only writing that's on that. It is. But that's a beautiful stone. Look how big it is. I stand 6 foot, and it's about probably 6 or 8 feet taller than me. So that's pretty cool. Here's another Revolution War, I believe, on this one. Very cool. And then you got this one beside him. Awesome. This is a good looking little cemetery. There's another one right here, pretty cool. All right, guys, we're gonna bounce around. This one's kind of different. I ain't never seen none with the little handle things or whatever off to the side. That's a neat looking stone. They've got some neat ones. Look at that. That's kind of neat. Died in 1909. Here we got these. Those are different. Different stones. I like to see the different stones. This one's pretty cool. Look at that one. That's awesome. And this one, it's kind of different. Ain't got no names, just got the last name, but that's all right. All right. Here we go. Here's a cool one. Right here. I see a lot like this one. A lot of them. I guess my favorite stones trying to see is the logs. I like to find the log ones. The log ones are the coolest. Here's a cool looking one. It's kind of different. Shaped different than some of them. And it looks like they died in 1869. Elise King. And Leah King died in 1862. And there's some other writing right here where the hands are, but you can't read that stuff. It's too fine. Too fine a print. All right. Got another veteran right here. Right there. Here's one. And right here is another. It'll be World War II. Very cool. He was a sergeant in there. That's pretty cool. All right, guys. Let's see where I'm at. I think I've done all this. I got to get over here. We're in this last little piece right here. There's some more flat ones down there we're going to have to get to. So we're going to have a few moments. Let's see what we got down through here. I want to bounce from some of this. I got to have to. Here's a big one. Let's get this big one right here. This is cool. How big that one is, guys. And it's leaning. And it ain't going to be long. And it's going to be falling. Look at that, guys. And when it does, it's going to crush those. Hope somebody fixes it before that happens. All right, guys. I think they died in 1885, but I wouldn't swear to it. And then this one says 1841, so it may be earlier than that. I might have that one wrong. 1882 on this one. And I don't want to get underneath that, but thank goodness there ain't no more writing, because I don't trust that thing. It's leaning too much for my good. This is a cool one. We can read it. 1865. Awesome looking stone right there. Here's another one, 1869. You can read that one real good. Yeah, some cool stones here in this cemetery. And I love this one. These here too. These are awesome ones. And I think he must have been in the Navy. You see the anchor? It's right there. He died in 1901. Very cool. That's a good looking stone. And then this would be his wife probably over here. She died in 1899. Very awesome looking stones. I'll back it up where you guys can see the whole thing. I don't know if this camera's doing or whatever. Might be getting too long of a video. Anyways, we'll keep moving on. There's a neat little church building thing. I guess they could have a little service in or something. I'm not sure exactly what that's for. But it's pretty cool looking. And it's right dead in the center of the cemetery. Let's see what it's for. It's for the rules of the cemetery. And it talks about flowers and their regulations in a comment box. It must be the little office or something for here. Very cool. Oh no, here's a water pump. I always got to play with the water pumps. Y'all know me, I have to play with the water pumps, see if they work. Let's try it and see if we get water, guys. We got water right off the bat. Ain't been pumped in a while. Look how dirty that water is. I bet that well water would be good from up here, though, because we're way up in the mountain area. Very cool, though. I love the little well pumps. All right, guys, we're going to hit on some more stones, because it must be running out of time for me to be able to adjust or anything, because it ain't letting me adjust nothing now. So we better hurry up. We got, let's see here. Here's one that died in 1919, Halbert. Here's a cool looking stone. I like that. That's awesome. That one's pretty cool. And it ain't gonna have no writing on it. Don't look like. Just gonna have the last name. And there's a lot of it does that. They don't put the names, they just put the last name. But that is very cool. Here we got a couple we'll hit on. Boom. Boom. Trying to hurry, guys, because I'm either running out of time I'm allowed to record, or the video's getting too long or something. So I got to try to hurry it up. It's telling me to hurry up, so what it's telling me. This is a cool one. Awesome looking stone right there. Here's an awesome looking one. Look at this one. They died in 1877. Charles did. All right. Here's one. Died in 1890. Here's another one that died in 1888. Good looking stone. Look at that one, guys. Cool. Here's one that died in 1912. Here's another one that's leaning pretty bad. And they died in 1890. Very cool. Here's a cool looking stone. They died in 1913. Andrew did. Then his wife died in 1929. Oh, look at this one, guys. This one died in 1858. That is awesome looking. Look at that stone. And here's one that died in 1843. And let's see what we got here. I can't tell on this. 1843 on this one too, and it's Anna. And this is Susan, and she died in 1841. We was able to read them all. That's cool. Here's another veteran right here. Pretty cool. All right, check out that whole big area. This one's kind of different. This is going to be a Vietnam veteran. Look at that stone. That's a cool looking one. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Here's another cool looking one. They died in 1888. Susan again. A lot of Susans I'm running into. I ain't gonna be able to read this one. Nah, ain't gonna be able to see that side. Alright, that's fine. We'll move on. Here's one that died in 1917. Here's one that died in, it says 1800. They were born in 1884 or 34 and died in 1800. I think someone might have messed up there. But whatever, we'll move on. Here's a cool one. These are cool. They look like little cash registers. Like the old-timey cash register. I know people say I'm crazy when I say that. But if you're older, you know what the old-timey cash registers look like. Here's a neat one. This is cool. Look at that one, guys. I'm hoping I'm getting it all because it ain't letting me adjust now for some reason. There it goes, finally. There we go. Back to adjusted. Maybe it needed a break. Maybe I was burning it up too fast and talking too fast. Here's another veteran. Whoa! Hold on a minute, guys. I just fell down. It's slick out here. Give me a minute. Oh, I'm all right. Here's another veteran, Abraham. He died in 1909. Mary died in 1907. Step in that old snow and that wet grass and them snow spots, boy, you're going to land on the ground. Here's one that died in 1884. Abraham. His wife Elizabeth died in 1903. And I'll let you read these. I'll take a break of mine. Here's the Civil War. I will say that one. He died in 1898 or 93. I don't know if you can see them two or not, but there they are. All right. Here we got one that died in 1919. Very cool. We got some older stones, and I'm going to try to get on here in a minute. But I'm going to try to get a few of these. This is a nice looking one. 1927 and 1947, and that was Jean and Dory, or Dora. I don't know. I'm not for sure. Here we go. Here's one that died in 1874. Very good looking stone. Oh, and there's more writing over here. And here's John. He died in 1882. And I don't know if you can see these or not. It says 1882, but I can't see the name. But there's that one. And here's another one right beside it. 1886. Very cool. Here's one. He's a Civil War veteran. William Thomas. Very cool. He died in 1893. Here's Anna. She died in 1894. And here's Charles. He died in 1874. Very cool. Very cool. All right, guys. See where we're at. We'll get this one, then we'll jump down and get this. This is kind of like a flat one. We have to get it. Here's a cool one. He died in I want to say 70. But don't count me right on that one for sure. Here's a cool looking one. This is different. I'm not sure. 1872, I think. And I can't tell you nothing on that one. Sorry, guys. All right. Here we got another veteran. I don't know if it's the one on top or who, but someone there is a veteran. Very cool. And veteran here, Joseph Jr., he died in 1896. And then Joseph Dean, he is Civil War, and he died in 1893. Here we got Anna Miller. She died in 1893. And here we got Samuel Miller. He died in 1882, and he was a Civil War veteran. Here we go. This one died in 1879, I think. And then John, he died in 1917, and he was a veteran.